Hi everyone, it's Leah Deanne. So today I'm going to be filming a little bit of an unboxing for you guys. Before I start, sorry again for the lack of light. It was either do this video while it's dark or don't film this video and don't know when else I'll have time to film it in the foreseeable future. So I went with the dark lighting again. So I'm sorry about that. I really want to work towards having better lit, higher quality videos, but that might be, for another day. So today, earlier today, I received this package in the mail. All I've done is remove the invoice here so that you guys don't have see my address and that kind of stuff. A very long day. I had a work shift and I had a little get together and I changed clothes 3 times. I applied makeup 2 different times. It was a whole ordeal. But I got this in the mail today and I absolutely have to open it before the day is over because I am so excited. So despite the bad lighting, I still want to unbox it now because I want to film the unboxing for you, but I refuse to wait another day to open it. So here we are. This is my special pre-order edition of the Gazette's 9th album, just called 9th. I did order it from CD Japan because they were giving away a free poster if you ordered it from them, and I mean, I like them. I've used them many times before, so yeah, that's why it's in this very extra long box, because of the poster. I'm not sure if I opened it the right way. It took me forever to open, but this is what it looks like on the inside. There's just some paper protecting all the goods, and this is what I assume is the poster. And here is the CD, and then is a little free Sex Pot Revenge catalog, because they're like, you ordered VK, you probably want these clothes. And they're not really that wrong. So first I want to open up the poster. I already know what it looks like. They showed a preview image. It's a really cool one of the promo images for the album. I have never seen poster packaging like this. I'm really worried that I'll rip the poster in the middle of trying to get this open. Okay, I finally actually got it unwrapped. Alright, so here is the beautiful poster of my boys. Oh. Wow, so gorgeous. It's been a long time since I've got a new Gazette poster. Back in the day, I used to order, all the Shocks magazines that had their posters and interviews in them, but it's been a long time since I've gotten a poster. I don't really buy posters anymore, but I just thought this was really pretty and I might frame it. I won't bother looking through this on the video since that's not really what people are into, but I am definitely gonna at least flip through this. VK is not really my style anymore. I wear, Lolita, but I mean, I still like this type of clothing for my casual, I'm too lazy to put on Lolita type of days. So yeah, I'll look through it. And here is the main part of the video. So I pre-ordered the special CD plus Blu-ray limited edition holographic cover, blah 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 blah. Let's just open up the bubble wrap. Inside the bubble wrap, it is also in its own nice little plastic wrapping with a little information sticker on the front. Is the gorgeous cover out of the plastic. Sorry, since it's holographic, it's reflecting my light pretty badly, but you guys get the idea. And they did put this image up on the official website if you want to get a more clear look at it. Here's the back. So let's open it. Limited edition. It has a little serial number. Oh, this is cool. There's a little sticker in here that has kind of like the image of the cover, but then like kind of that graffiti smiling face that you saw in the Falling music video. I didn't actually know there was going to be a sticker, so this is cool. I'm not sure where I'm going to stick it. We'll find out. Also a cool other sticker here with some kind of like religious imagery, and it says this is based on fact. So here is the cover of the booklet. I'll just do like a quick flip through of the booklet. There's normal just song titles and lyrics, some really cool promotional photos. He's so beautiful. And I think that's basically it. Yeah, some credits and just, you know, very normal booklet stuff. And then this is cool. The case is this cool like transparent red. So it comes out in two separate cases. So the first one is the CD, and it's got like a very retro sticker on it, like, oh, it's a compact disc, manufacture date, blah blah blah. Very interesting packaging choice. And then here is the DVD. Until this day, I did not know what DVD stood for. Apparently, it is digital versatile disc. Thanks, Gazette. You're teaching me every day. I just think that these discs look really cool. Actually, I should have opened it. Just kind of like a reddish, like scribbly, painty look. Here is the disc 1 of the Blu-ray, which I believe has just like Falling and like Falling making of on here. And then here is disc 2, which is a live show that had previously not been released on DVD and Blu-ray before. Yes, that is my unboxing of the Gazette's 9th album, like special pre-order DVD bonus edition, whatever. Gonna cut the video here, but I'm gonna film a little bit of my first impression of the album once I actually listen to it, and then I'll add that on to the end of this video. So keep watching to see my like kind of reaction to the first time I listened to the album all the way through. Hi guys, so in the first part of my video I unboxed the 9th album and poster and all the bonuses and stuff. And so in this part I kind of wanted to just give you guys my first impression of the album. I guess I just want to emphasize the fact that it's like my first impression, and so like, you know, my opinion now might not hold after I have time to listen to the album more times, but this is just the ideas I got, or like what I was thinking about when I first heard each song. Before I get started with my like reactions, I just want to say that I'm sorry if I'm kind of like subdued in this video. I am filming with other people in the house, and I get pretty embarrassed to like speak too loudly or say too much when like other people can hear me, which I know is kind of ironic since I'm filming it, but just the idea of people kind of like I can edit what goes into the video, but I can't edit what they hear. So like, sorry if my reactions are kind of like toned down and maybe my voice is a little too quiet. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this part of the video anyway. I'm just gonna go through the tracks in order and tell you guys a couple of my thoughts. So the first song is obviously the intro, the 99.999. I thought this track was actually really cool. I heard bits like immediately of other intros from other albums. I'm not sure what all is in it, but I definitely heard like the Liberty part, the nil intro. I heard the Hey Jesus from the Stacked Rubbish intro. A little bit of the kind of chanting slash like singing from the Dogma intro. And I think I heard bits of like the Dim intro as well. I could be wrong, but that's what I remember. I remember those 4 albums, hearing some piece of like the intro. Kind of like that they did that. I just thought it was a cool like look back on their music. And actually, as I'll probably mention later, I think that it ended up being like really thematic for the album. Well, not their old music, but incorporating like all the years of their music into this album and like having it be kind of a, not amalgamation of them, but like definitely having it like it's them. This is their style. They have worked all these years and they've created like music that is theirs and it's unmistakably theirs, and now they're at a point where like they're doing their own thing, and if they're changing, it's within their own style. It's not like changing styles of music. Yeah, I'm just kind of rambling. I don't really know how to express what I mean, but I'm sure if you guys listened to it, then you know what I'm talking about. The second track on the album is Falling. The ninth mix. I'll be honest, I haven't listened to the song a lot, even though I've listened to it a couple times from like watching the music video and stuff. I didn't notice a lot of immediately big differences between this version and the single version, but I mean, I'm listening to it on different speakers, and you know, it could be because the album sounds different versus the music video. So I'm not honestly 100% sure what, like, if there was a lot of difference, but I didn't hear much. I'm sure a lot of people have already talked about this song. I don't have a lot to say about it. I do really like it, but it's just like, it's very, you know, straightforward. It's a good rock song. It's got a good beat. I like, you know, the arrangements, and I like a lot of things about it. The third track on the album is Ninth Odd Smell. I really like this song. It's a really cool mix of like really hard rock, but it has like some super melodic parts. Ruki has like these really beautiful like high notes mixed in with like some screaming bits, and like it's just a really well done like mix of the two, and I'm excited to listen to this song more and kind of like pick out the melodies and stuff. I think it's a really cool song. The fourth track is called Gush. For a lot of like harder songs, it usually takes me a couple listens to pick out like parts that I like really like. That isn't to say that I don't like the harder songs. It's just that my ear is more like trained to those like slow ballady melodies, and so like I think Gush is a song where I like it, but it didn't stand out to me. But I feel like after I listen to it a few times, that will probably change, because I couldn't quite get like a point where I was like, oh, I really like this part, or like this part is coming together, that kind of thing. But I do like the song, and I definitely want to give it some more listens. The fifth track on the album is called The Mortal. I really like this song. I think that the Gazette have always been kind of masters of doing hard rock songs that like retain melodic elements, whereas I my criticism of a lot of hard rock music, is that it doesn't do that. But yeah, I think that this song is a really cool example of a song that has a lot of heavy bass, a lot of heavy percussion. You know, the guitars are always going, but then there's these slow, like beautiful vocal melodies like going over it at times. And I don't have much else to say from just the first listen, but I really do like this song, and this one was one of the standouts for me of like songs that I really like. The 6th song on the album is called Utsusemi. I wasn't sure how to read the kanji. Like I checked Jisho and that kind of thing, but it was coming up with a lot of results, and I've seen it on the internet as read as Kyo Higurashi, but then when I actually listened to the song, like, thank God they actually say it. They say the title in the lyrics. I actually really like this song. I think that it's really beautiful. It had a lot of emotion. The instrumental is just absolutely beautiful. It's another one of their songs where like I kind of want to classify it as a ballad, but there's also like a really driving bass line, and so it's kind of a fast-paced song. It's a mix of hard rock and like soft melodies, and yeah, it's just a really great song, and I'm excited to listen to it a lot more. Track 7 is Sono Koe wa Moroku. I've already listened to this song quite a few times. I'm sure I'm not alone. For those who don't know, it was actually played on the radio in Japan, and a Japanese fan was nice enough to upload it so that international fans could hear it ahead of time as well. So yeah, as I said, I've listened to this song quite a bit. I really love it. So this wasn't exactly my first impression. I gotta say, like, this is probably my favorite song on this album, but it's also the song I've listened to the most, so I don't think that's really like a fair assessment. That's just a current assessment, because I've grown to really love this song, and I did love it just as soon as I heard it the first time. Even in the like crappy recorded from the radio then uploaded quality, I still thought it was completely amazing. I'm trying to think of like specific parts to talk about, but I honestly think that the whole song is just really amazing. It has the kind of formula, I don't want to call it a formula, but like a pattern that a lot of really good Gazette ballads have of, you know, the second half of the song being like chorus, bridge, instrumental break, chorus. I think that they always execute that like really well, and it's really nice. And if you can tell from the rest of this video, I'm just like super bad at talking about music, so I hope you guys know what I mean. I really like the song, and I think that it's definitely one of the best, if not the best, on the album. Track 8 is Babylon's Taboo. I definitely like this song. It has a really cool bass line. It's a really like fun song. The thing I noticed most about it is that it had kind of a lot of like dual vocal lines where they're kind of like layered over each other or like talking to each other. Just loved the heavy bass line, loved the melody. Yeah, it was just a really cool song. Track 9 is Uragiru Bero. Really like this song. The kind of like bass and drum combo, they combine to make a really driving sound, and it's really cool. The things that I like a lot about a lot of different Gazette songs, where they're really playing with the rhythm and the tempo and kind of changing up what you hear and also maybe what you expect to hear. And I don't know how to explain what I'm saying, but I just think that they kind of play with your ear's expectation, if that makes sense. Yeah, I just think it's a really, really cool song. Track 10 is called Two of a Kind. As I was listening to it, I kind of felt like hearing bits of other songs, like other Gazette songs. At first I was like, well, maybe it's like the intro, like maybe they sampled a bit of an old song or two, like in this song. But as it went on, I realized it's just that, like, this song is so, like, their style that it felt like I was listening to other songs, but it's a unique song. It's just, I'm just, like, kind of amazed because their style is, like, so cohesive that I can just hear this new song and hear that it's them, but it's not, like, repetitive like some bands where you just feel like every album is the exact same album, just repackaged with different lyrics. I don't know if anyone else like thought they heard a different song in there, let me know, because I was like really thinking like, did they sample it? But I really think that it's just that the Gazette is so kind of like secure in their style, that is just kind of how their music sounds now. The 11th track on the album is Abhor God. I like this song. It's kind of fun. It's like a upbeat hard rock song. It has a really, really cool percussion line. Like I said about, I think Gush, it takes me a few listens for these like much harder rock songs for me to like find parts that I really like. So I don't have a lot to say about this song on like a first listen, but that doesn't mean I don't like it. It just means like I'm not sure what to like tell you guys that stuck out to me. 12th and last song on the album is called Unfinished. Really, really like this song. I think it's like kind of playful. Reminds me of some of their more up-tempo singles like Red, where, you know, just a fun melody and not necessarily like happy lyrics, but I can't think of another word other than playful. Like just very, you know, fun song, a very fun song. The part that stuck out to me was on all the parts where Rookie sings like "You Have My Word." There's like, I think the note that he sings is kind of discordant, and it kind of like almost feels like it doesn't match the music, but it creates this really, really cool effect. Because it's like such a fun song, but then there's kind of this like clash, and it kind of like almost feels like it doesn't fit the song, but I actually like that because I don't feel like it's too much to where you're actually like, I wish they hadn't put it in the song. It's just almost like you kind of turn your head to like listen to that part. I think it's really cool just like thematically to end a song called Unfinished. One, it's the last song, and so the album is finished, but like this is not finished. But then they also like ended it on a fade out, which I think is like a nice touch to a song that is called Unfinished. Could be wrong, of course, but I felt like with this album they were really trying to show that this is kind of a culmination of a lot of the work that they've done over the years. Like none of their other albums have been called like the 8th album or, you know, the 2nd album. This is the first one to be called like 9th. With that in mind, I thought, you know, like with the intro being sampling their older works, and then like kind of ending the album on the idea that like it's unfinished, and like what am I trying to say? It kind of gave me the impression that they're like showing that yes, this is a culmination of the stuff that they've done over the years, but like they're still going and they're still going to evolve and they're still going to keep making music. And I mean, maybe that's just my like kind of projection as a fan. That's just kind of a theme I picked up that, you know, could be completely not their intent, but it's just something that I picked up personally and thought was really cool. Overall, I really liked this album. I definitely was not disappointed. I think that it is absolutely great, and I mean, I might be a little biased because I'm honestly not sure there's ever been a Gazette album where I like listened to it and I was like, oh, this isn't as good. Like, I definitely have my favorites, but I view all their albums as like really successful musically. Like, I think that they do a really good job. But yeah, I just really like this song, this album. I can't wait to listen to it more. I can't wait to see these songs live, hopefully as many as possible. There's not a single song on here where I was like, oh, it's not good enough that I really want to see it live. Like, even the ones that I'm not too sure about yet, I'm like, no, those definitely will be great live songs. The standouts for me so far are definitely Sono Koe wa Moroku, Unfinished, Utsusemi. Utsusemi was absolutely great. Honestly, I really do like a lot of the songs. Those three were the ones that stood out to the most to me so far. But like I said, it's just my first impression. I'm sure that what I say now is not going to stand in, you know, a month, a year's time when I've had a lot of time to listen to the album again. So that's all I have to say for my first impression of the album. I would really love it if you guys would just like comment, like, what is your favorite song or your favorite songs from the album? You know, are you looking forward to any of them at live shows? You know, that kind of thing. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I do a lot of kind of unboxing videos. I do stuff related to anime. I do stuff related to Japanese fashion, Japanese music. I'm kind of all over the place with my hobbies, and hopefully there's something on my channel for you. With all that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!